All right, cool. So draw something fun. Whatever you want. Big, small, we'll figure out how to make it work.
Okay. It's just anything.
Well, I mean, not anything.
My name is Bryan, and my make-a-wish was to make a skin for League of Legends, which ended up being Cho'Gath. The reason I chose Cho'Gath for the skin was because I'm a bit of a Cho'Gath one-trick. Just this season, I've played exclusively Cho'Gath all the way to Diamond 5.
I kind of want to give him a bit of a better run cycle, you know what I mean? Like,
he's kind of funky.
Yeah.
Bryan was connected to us through Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish is a nonprofit organization that works to fulfill the wishes of kids who are facing a critical illness. Our relationship with Make-A-Wish is that they reach out to us whenever they receive a request related to League of Legends or Riot Games.
This is the new champion. This guy is like a blacksmith. He can make like weapons in lane. He doesn't even have to go back to the shop.
original goal per Bryan's request was just to make him a custom skin that he could use. It would be a skin that was like local to his client. We thought that that would be a really nice souvenir of his visit here, and it would give him something for his champion that he had designed.
Yeah, I mean, if you have any cool ideas or if you want to act something out, feel free, you know what I mean?
Prior to the visit, I worked with Riot by kind of sending a string of emails about like the actual development of the skins, like possible themes, and like we did a little bit of brainstorming, and then like I just really liked the theme of like space and stuff, and ultimately I decided on proceeding with Darkstar as the skin for it. One cool part of coming up with ideas for the skin, I met with one of the animators, and then I kind of like motioned out how I wanted everything to look. So I think that ultimately translated to like some of the animations and like the back animation.
The black hole to come out of the ground. So say he digs, he opens up, he roars, and then like as he's roaring, like stuff's coming out, and then it just like sucks him in.
Somewhere in like the exchange of emails before the visit, I think somewhere I mentioned like, oh yeah, I'm like a pretty big like band and orchestra player. So they were like, oh wow, we have like an in-house music team, so it'd be really cool if you could like bring your stuff and then we could like maybe like play a few compositions, jam out.
Since the skins guys are basically like putting together a skin for you, we thought we would do like a sort of like a pseudo login to go along with the skin. So we're gonna record some stuff today.
That was the first time I saw the music, so I actually was sight reading it there. So what happened was, first they had me play this music. It was like pretty easy. So then they brought out like a second version that was like more difficult. They wanted to test me first. And I was like, oh, okay.
I think that would have been a take, man. That's
yeah.
I gotta say, we're pretty impressed.
Pretty good. I know.
Playing the Darkstar music was really quite cool, and it was kind of challenging, but I think we got it in the end. It was a really fun experience.
After Bryan left, we started showing the skin around to rioters, talking about Bryan's visit, talking about the Make-A-Wish program, and we got really excited to see how many rioters become not only inspired by the skin itself, but by the fact that Bryan designed this skin with us. The idea of actually making the skin for Bryan, but also for all players in honor of Bryan, just became the main goal. So what we decided to do next steps were to make the skin and take all of the proceeds from the skin and donate them to charities on his behalf.
I think it's really rewarding to see Darkstar Cho'Gath come out because I've been kind of following it since we were first just like coming up with the very bare designs. Seeing it become like a real thing feels like so much more rewarding, and like seeing my vision come to life is like, wow, I like helped make the skin. And I hope that players out there enjoy the skin and have as much fun with it as I will.